Hello, Jessica here. This is Autumn Mist Tarot, and today I'm going to be doing a reading, and it is called Relationship Unclear. So that is the channeling I got when I sat down to start the reading. The other little tidbits about it is that maybe it's some kind of relationship in your life, but you have to make a decision, but you have to also use reason to make that decision. So it's not an easy one, it seems like. So the advice was the star. And I actually wrote the star to begin with, and then I wrote all this stuff. So it seems like the star is very important overall in this message. And so I pulled out the star card. And I looked at the words on the bottom here. Come on. There you go. And hope, recognition, calm, and faith stuck out to me. And then the spirit told me to write "The answer will come." And then the song "Hold Me Down" by Danity Kane came through my head. So it seems like you were really enjoying this relationship, and then something came to light, and now you are having to decide if you want to continue going down this path with this person or not. So with these two Lenormand cards that I pulled, this is where I got the relationship unclear part. So this would be the relationship, the ring card here, and then the clouds. You can see how it kind of blocks your sight, and there's like this vision that you can't see. It seems like that's where you're at right now. And the masculine energy, maybe he is mad at her or something like that. You see he's looking at the past. He's probably remembering how the relationship was, and now it's clogging his future forethought. So I just feel like this is a temporary situation, and what you can do during this time is to just be patient and let them work through their feelings. The opposite would be hopelessness, despair, focusing on the negative, lack of faith, lack of inspiration, boredom, monotony. Okay, so it's like you can be in this negative energy, or you can decide to stand in the star energy and just feel at peace with, like, okay, this is just what happened. This is, how it's going to be. And I guess, there's not really anything you can do. You just gotta let it work itself out sometimes. And that's what this situation seems like. So it's not a life or death situation. If they no longer want to talk to you anymore, it might hurt your heart. That definitely may feel like a life and death situation. But you will be okay. So I'm going to take these Healing with Angel Oracle cards. And let's see what Spirit has just for like some advice or some tidbits, or do you want to show anything else, unveil any other shadows, talk about any other crevices of issues? Cool. We got two. Spiritual growth. So definitely the universe confirming that this situation is causing you to grow. Whether or not the outcome is what you hoped for, you're definitely growing because of this. And serenity. So I feel like this is just the confirmation of, like, just be at peace with how it's going right now. We have this cloud in the way. We can't really see how the outcome is going to be, and that probably causes a lot of the confusion and frustration that has been happening. Okay, signs. So this could be signs from the universe, but it could also be signs from the person that maybe they're just not that interested anymore, or maybe they're just not able to forgive. Maybe they're just going to be angry about it forever, and that's just how it's going to have to be. Yeah, surrender and release your expectations to the outcome and just hope that it's all for the best. Archangel Michael here, he's the protector archangel. He's here to protect and remind you that you are protected. And I just feel like this is the last couple cards here. Romance and focus. So focus on what you want. Focus on the kind of relationship you want. Because, you know, if somebody is taking this long to figure out if they're okay with this new thing that came out, maybe they don't really care about you to the depths that you cared about them, or that you were hoping they cared about you. Obviously, this is not a good situation. It's a heartbreaking situation. But like the universe is saying, you're going to grow from this situation. Okay, so just focus on what kind of relationship you want, and try to see if this one may have some red flags that you're just overlooking already. Because, you know, when we love someone truly, we set boundaries that are reasonable, which is one of the things here, using reason to make a decision. And, you know, just out of respect for that person we love, we communicate with them. And we try to explain our side. And if this person that you're having this unclear relationship with is not saying anything, just move on. Because someone who cared about you that much, if you were really that important to them, of like the love of their life, they would reach out to you. That is my opinion, obviously, but I'm pretty sure I'm correct on that. And even if they couldn't, or even if they did reach out and it's not, and they still aren't forgiving you, they're still, you know, like harassing you and stuff, maybe that is another sign to leave. So ghosting can be aggravated, you know, being annoying can be a sign to leave. But if they keep saying like, hey, I've been thinking about it, I still need some more time, give them time. It just, you need to look at your situation for what it is. Okay, so the universe wants me to pull some tarot. Yeah, so tower moment. I feel like this was a tower moment for you. I feel like you shed a lot of tears. I feel like this changed your world. This changed the way that things were going. Like maybe you were hanging out with this person all the time, once a week, twice a week, and all of a sudden you don't even talk to them anymore. Like the next day it was like black and white. They needed time to reflect. Okay, but they're trying to get clarity. Okay, they're trying to think about it. But they don't have the ability to move forward. They don't have the ability to, you know, get over it. That's just them. They just don't have the ability to get over it. And it seems like if you are watching these videos and you believe in this stuff, you are trying to better yourself. So this person is just holding you back if they're not willing to move forward. Okay, so I got these cards about the person. So we got King of Wands, 10 of Wands, yeah, 10. I was thinking, is it 9 or 10? 10. Queen of Swords, okay, interesting. And the Moon. Okay, so it feels like this person was preoccupied with other issues they had in their life, and they were just using you as like a good feeling. And I'm sorry if that feels, if that's like really bad feeling. I don't mean to hurt your feelings. I'm just trying to read the cards. It seems like you went through this loss. You had to go inside and look at yourself, and now this person just feels like they're on fire. You know, they just feel like they can't do anything right, like they make all mistakes, like they don't have time for anything. They definitely haven't taken the time to heal and look within. They're just unable to move forward. especially with this Ten of Wands. Maybe in the past they felt like they had more control, but now moving forward they don't have control. And for you, you're just figuring stuff out. Maybe you realize something about yourself that you didn't know, or you're realizing like you have to tell all your secrets. If this person is going to be the love of your life, you can't keep secrets from them, because this is what's going to happen. This cloudiness, I don't know if I want to be with you anymore because you lied. Yeah, this is a pretty serious reading. I was not expecting it to be this serious, but so I'm going to pull a couple more Lenormands and we'll see what does the rest of the week hold. What is the most likely outcome for this unclear relationship? Is there any big situations that are going to happen in the near future that can come out in the cards? Okay, it looks like this is the man, and he's looking towards the future. So sometimes this card will mean just a man. It can mean movement forward. So let's see. Okay, the key. Interesting. So let me get my little book here real quick, just to make sure that I'm not reading this incorrectly. Okay, so the timing is next month, so maybe it's going to take a little bit long, but you know, revealed, solved, solution, breakthrough. So I feel like he's going to figure it out. Yeah. Seems like he's going to figure it out. Figure out what he wants. Okay, so what is the best decision that the Watcher can make right now? What can we do? How can we look at this situation? Where do we need to put ourselves? Okay, a letter. And the Sun. I guess it seems like just keep focusing on having good news. It could also be that it's being blocked. Huh. Yeah, no, I really feel like this is just saying, try to focus on good news. And I don't know if good news for you means getting back together, or if good news for you means having the freedom that you are wanting. But definitely consider, you know, sailing away for a little bit. Okay, maybe you're afraid of failure. Maybe you're afraid of losing. Okay, maybe you feel like there's nobody else there for you. Maybe you feel like you're helpless. Okay, but the World card says that with or without this person, you are going to succeed. Okay, the Hierophant. I choose which traditions I embrace and how I do it. Okay, so, you know, and this can even, I feel like this is going back to, like, you deserve to be treated like a queen, or like the person that you know, you deserve to be treated well, and maybe in your childhood you didn't see that happening, but, you know, maybe you're accidentally caught up in this tradition of toxic relationships and you're trying to get out of it. Okay, yeah, materialism, dullness, preoccupation with money, one who has mismanaged money, someone who will do anything for money. What's that? Is that someone just overlooking everything and just looking at the money situation and pretending like nothing else exists? Quick decisions. It could just be, this card is showing it could just been a passionate relationship. You know, it was like there was a lack of commitment here and y'all were just having fun together. And that is maybe why it just, you know, it didn't work out. Because y'all were not trying to look for the best person that you could find in your life. You were just looking for some fun. And, you know, that kind of stuff ends. Because it's meant to, you know, it's just meant to teach you a lesson of your worth. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Let me know if you resonated in the comments. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another reading. Bye-bye.